Assalamu alaikum to my dear students. I am your Pakistan study teacher, Miss Mahira Adil. Today we are going to discuss our topic number 4 of chapter number 1, and discussion is about the ideology of Pakistan in the light of the statements of Allama Iqbal. यानी अल्लामा इकबाल के अक़वाल और फरमान के मुताबिक पाकिस्तान का नज़रिया क्या है. Let's have a quick look of early life of Allama Iqbal. Allama Iqbal, a great poet, thinker, philosopher, scholar and politician. November 9, 1877, Iqbal was born at Sialkot and died on 21st April 1938. In 1927, the poet was elected the Punjab Legislative Assembly. In much of South Asia and the Urdu-speaking world, Iqbal is regarded as the Shair-e-Mashriq, means poet of the East. He also called Mufakkir-e Pakistan, means the thinker of Pakistan. Musawwir-e-Pakistan, means painter of Pakistan. And Hakimul-Ummat, the sage of the Ummah. Allama Iqbal gave Muslims an idea of a separate state. In these days, Muslims of India ruthlessly crushed in every walk of life. When Iqbal was born, it was the time of troubles for Indian Muslims. He wrote poetry, as he has written, अफराद के हाथों में है अक़वाम की तकदीर, हर फर्द है मिल्लत के मुकद्दर का सितारा. Allama Iqbal was also a strong believer of Hindu-Muslim unity, but Congress extremism forced him to change his attitude. In 1930, Iqbal clearly discussed two-nation theory as Islam as code of conduct and way of life. Muslims are separate nation and demand of separate state. The aspect of Allama Iqbal type to highlight it was, Islam is complete code of life, so Indian Muslims should get assistance from Islam. It will support them fully. This idea indicating that Muslims should get a separate homeland on the basis of Islam. Now I am going to analyze the statements of Allama Iqbal defining the ideology of Pakistan in his presidential address at Allahabad. He said, India is a subcontinent and not a country where people belonging to different religions and speaking different languages are inhibited. Muslims nation has its unique religious and cultural identity. All civilized nations should respect religious principles, cultural and social values of the Muslims. Means India एक बर सग़ीर है, एक मुल्क नहीं, जहाँ मुख्तलिफ मजहबों से ताल्लुक़ रखने वाले और मुख्तलिफ ज़ुबानें बोलने वाले रहते हैं. मुस्लिम कौम उसकी एक अलग मजहबी और सकाफ़ती शनाख्त है. He further said his Allahabad address, I would like to see the Punjab, the northwest frontier, Sindh and Balochistan amalgamated in a single state. Formation of consolidated northwest Muslim state appeared to be the final destiny of the Muslims, at least of northwest India. Means मैं चाहूँगा देखना पंजाब को, सूबह सरहद को, सिंध को, बलूचिस्तान को एक ही रियासत के जमा होने में. फॉर द मुस्लिम स्टेट ये उनकी आखिरी मंजिल होगी, कम से कम नॉर्थ वेस्ट इंडिया के मुसलमानों के लिए. The address of Allama Iqbal proved a milestone in the struggle for Pakistan. Quaid-e-Azam acknowledged the thinking of Allama Iqbal by saying, Iqbal ideas were fundamentally one with mine, and I have reached the same conclusion after a close study. He further said to the people that इकबाल ने आपके सामने वाज़े और सही रास्ता रख दिया है, जिससे बेहतर कोई दूसरा रास्ता नहीं हो सकता। वो दौरे हाजिर में इस्लाम के बेहतरीन शारा थे, क्योंकि उस ज़माने में इस्लाम को किसी ने नहीं समझा। मुझे इसका फ़ख्र हासिल है कि आपकी क़यादत में मुझे एक सिपाही के काम करने का मौका मिल चुका है। मैंने इससे ज़्यादा वफ़ादार रफ़ीक और इस्लाम का शहदाई नहीं देखा। Here I share इकबाल्स विजन ऑफ इस्लाम। सुबह को बाग में शबनम पड़ती है फ़कत इसलिए कि पत्ता पत्ता करे तेरा जिक्र बावजू होकर। So in this way we have ended up the whole explanation. From here we start our written work of question number 4, chapter number 1. First, mention date. Right question number 4 is briefly describe Allama Iqbal view on the ideology of Pakistan. Main heading, introduction. Next main heading, statements of Allama Iqbal. In the end, you may write conclusion. Now question 4 has completed of chapter number 1. I hope you will copy it easily on time.